They have no idea how heartless I am.
Reloading.
Begin. Focusing. Next. Get out! I didn't spend hours building this arena for you to hide.
Blocking sight. Oops. Reloading.
Focusing.
Charge your ults. On the money. Back off. Don't get up. 10 seconds until stage change. Stage 2.
Reloading.
Breaking them.
Cutting their vision. Still in sight.
Ultimate moves.
Blocking sight.
Reload.
Not yet. Down you go, target.
Blocking sight.
Still in sight.
Stage 3.
Pathetic. You're done.
It's you and me.
Decoy.
One down.
Now we're cooking. Charge your ults.
Resource.
Blocking sight.
Not ready yet. Cutting
Get
their
out of
vision.
my way.
No chance.
Insect.
Reloading.
10 seconds until stage change. Final stage.
Blocking sight.
To disappoint.
Reloading. Watch this.
Cutting their vision. The hunt begins.
Focusing. Go.
15 kills remaining. Ultimate orb spawning.
Not ready yet. Die. My ult ready.
Not enough.
10 kills remaining.
Pathetic.
Get out of my way.
They will go. See nothing.
Anyone else?
It's you and me. Breaking down.
Time to jump. Fake tunnel.
Yo, what's up, Jake? How you doing? My game's not loading up.
What even is this? Don't touch my...
Jordana, easy on the...
Hello, Lakers Nation. Welcome into the LakersNation.com podcast. It's game day. We've got Lakers versus Jazz tonight, 6:30 Pacific time. You can come join Lakers Nation over on Playback. You can find us playback.tv/Lakers Nation. Watch the game with us and hang out. The play-by-play will, of course, also be on the Lakers Nation YouTube channel, youtube.com/Lakers Nation. I'm going to preview that game a little bit on today's show. We'll talk a bit about Lakers Jazz, which actually way scarier than we thought it would be just a few weeks ago because the Jazz are suddenly red hot. I also need to talk a bit about the trade market and what's going on there, and of course open up the mailbag as well. So lots to get into on today's show. Before I do, quick reminder, we are getting closer to that February 8th trade deadline, so if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the Lakers Nation YouTube channel, turn on those notifications, and check out the perks that we offer for channel members. You can check that out by clicking that join button over on the YouTube channel.
Match found
in the description down below. All right, let's dive into it. Let's start off with the trade front for the Lakers right now. Lakers trade talk right now. Most of it seems to be circled around DeJounte Murray. Now, of course, we've heard Zach LaVine as a potential target. We've heard a few other guys, Dorian Finney-Smith, of course, Alex Caruso, DeMar DeRozan. There's a few other names. Royce O'Neal, a few names that are out there that the Lakers could be targeting on the trade market. I think there's been a few things that are clear right now, though. The first thing is that the Lakers need a trade. I think that much is just, it's painfully obvious at this point. The Lakers losing their last game badly. That was ugly, what we saw out of the Lakers against the Phoenix Suns. And I'll tell you this. What was most upsetting, and I know a lot of my mailbag questions are going to be pertaining to that game and the fallout from it and all of that, but the Lakers get blown out against the Phoenix Suns. And as much as we want to harp on, well, the Suns getting hot from three and the Lakers 3-point defense and the rotations and all that, like that's all certainly important. And that's all stuff to be upset about. It's all stuff to be concerned about. But you know what really bothered me about that game? Once I got to really like process that wound, that pain, once I got to really process that, what really bothered me meaning of the word was how quickly the Lakers went, nah, not our night. No, you guys take this one. You guys take this one. We'll get the next one, maybe. You know, whatever. No big deal. Oh, you guys want to win tonight? Suns, you guys want to? Okay. Go ahead. Be our guest. It felt like, as a team, they waved the white flag, not necessarily in terms of the rotations or anything like that, but energy-wise. Just kind of the body language of the team. Very quick. I mean, the Suns came right out of the gate. Their first possession was an open corner three for Grayson Allen, and it was the same old stuff for the Lakers. Help into the paint. Kick out.
Blinded. Maybe.
Talked about this on the Lakers Nation YouTube channel. The Lakers are now dead last in the NBA in three-pointers made by opponents. Right? No team gives up.
I think they're going back.
More gets more threes made against them than the Lakers do. On top of that, the Lakers are also
Blinded. Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Those two things tend to go hand in hand. Give up a lot of wide open threes.
He was mid.
Your
sky's one. Your sky's one.
Not ready yet.
Wide open threes.
Blinded.
25th in opponent's threes attempted. 22nd in opponent 3-point percentage. So
he could go spawn. He crossed.
What all of this means is that teams have figured out the Lakers defense. Teams have figured out that if you just kind of give a half-hearted drive into the paint, the Lakers defense will overreact. Even if
gun here.
Good work, guys. Good work.
Baffles me Anthony Davis at the rim is the guy that I would feel out of everyone in the NBA, I would feel most comfortable if I'm a perimeter defender funneling a player towards Anthony Davis than anyone else. And yet the Lakers still overhelp into the paint. And now it seems all they have to do is just, you know, a little half-hearted drive into the paint. And they're going to kick out and get the open corner three. Most of the time, they figured that out very quickly. So that's something that obviously needs to change against the Jazz.
Don't give them
in this game
ground.
tonight, because the Jazz can indeed and will shoot the three. They'll shoot a lot of them. But
Hawk out.
the Lakers started off their game against the Suns by giving up that open corner three that we've seen way too often. And it felt like just the energy, initial jab
One more round.
was just off. Like
They
the
forced.
Lakers just went, yeah, we don't want any of this. Which, for a team that's been in this
One's hell.
slump, whatever you want to call it, downward spiral, nosedive.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Both.
Not in the spot that they're in. They won 2 games in a row. That doesn't mean suddenly everything is good and all is great and the skies have parted, clouds are cleared, everything's good. No, and the Lakers
Spike planted.
Kind of treated it that way. And that's concerning. That's definitely concerning about this Lakers team and what we saw against the Phoenix Suns. So I think it's pretty clear that even if it's just to create an energy shift, and by the way, Chris Haynes reported, and also Sam Amos a few days before, reported that Darvin Ham's not going anywhere. Sometimes there's going to be an effect where when you fire a coach and bring in new coach, there's a temporary bounce. There's an improvement of play just because, there's a new coach in town, and all
I
the
only
players
have
are a little bit more locked in for those few
78
games.
grenades left.
Things
Hopefully
tend
that's
to slip
enough.
after that, but the Lakers aren't going to get that temporary bounce because they're going to keep Darvin Ham. That's the word. They're hanging on to Darvin Ham as their head coach. So the only other way that you're going to shake things up is, well, you're either going to get an impact player returning, and no disrespect to Gabe Vincent, but he's not that. He's not the guy that's going to come back and just bolster your team and everybody, okay, we got Gabe Vincent back, we're good. Or Rui Hachimura, who is, by the way, expected to play tonight against Utah. That's important to note. Rui Hachimura should finally be returning to action after that calf strain, so we should get to see him against the Jazz. But you're not going to get that effect, that boost that you would get from like a star player returning. You're not going to get that from the coach being fired. He's on the trade market. And we saw that the Lakers made a couple of moves at the trade deadline. They moved actually more than a couple of moves. Technically, if you get kind of same.
Scout destroyed.
Bamba and
If you want
Patrick
some smoke,
Beverley,
I can smoke,
all
man.
that kind of stuff. It all wound up.
Enemy spotted mid.
Bottom line is that the Lakers last season made a bunch of moves, and it sparked a run. It sparked a run that took them all the way to the Western Conference Finals. And
Gun here.
so I think that's something that they may look to
Spike
replicate
planted.
this year, and something I think they need to replicate. You know, before we can get into the what the Lakers need, what pieces do they do? Three-point shooting. They need big. They need.
Enemy spotted B. Reloading.
Pillar.
They need a spark.
Nice, one backside.
Wait.
This team needs something to wake them out of this slumber.
One enemy remaining.
And again, it's not coming from a coaching change. It's not coming from players returning to action. So it needs to come on the trade market.
Ace.
Gun here.
Heard about the trade market so far.
Gun here.
It's that the Lakers are very much in Murray. That's the name they are most
Right, I
connected
love
to
the
right now. I
destruction.
think there's a path
Just
to
keep it on
getting a
their
deal done
side,
for
yeah?
Zach LaVine if the Lakers want to. I don't think they want to. At least not that much. Otherwise, they'd be doing it. Right? The word right now is nobody's interested in Zach LaVine. Is that an overstatement? Perhaps. Right? Maybe that's being put out there by teams that, you know, are not the Chicago Bulls. Clearly, the Bulls wouldn't put that out there because that does not help them at all. But nonetheless, it does seem like they are more interested in DeJounte Murray than they are in Zach LaVine. And that makes some sense. DeJounte Murray, 27 years old, only $80 million under contract this year. 4 years under contract after this, but it's all, I mean, pretty team friendly for what he is. When you're looking at his deal, especially this year, the cap is rising.
Time to hunt.
This is a good contract. Retaining value into the future. And that, in Joke's over. You're dead. What he can provide on the floor. And you know, sometimes this happens when guys are in trade rumors. But
They're coming out.
Dejounte Murray,
Hulk out.
he had played the Pacers tonight.
Blinded. That's loud. Healing over here.
Pacers players like the fastest pace in the NBA. So
Spike down A.
last night,
One enemy
29
remaining.
points,
He was there too. He was there too. He was A main. Nice.
13 of 18 shooting. That was Dejounte Murray for the Hawks. And they lost.
This place is
20
nice,
points.
but not
They
nice
lost
enough to
22.
die in. Let's
But
win and get
Dejounte
out of
Murray,
here.
Man, he's I hope if the Lakers trade for him, he's not burning out all of his made shots here, because for the month of January, he's played now 5 games in the month of January. He's shooting 51% from the field, 53% from 3, averaging 4.5 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 25.3 points. He is absolutely killing it right now for the Atlanta Hawks. Was shot, and then in the month of December, 39% from 3.
Hulk out.
Really good compared to his career
Blinded.
averages. 5 and 5 in terms of rebounds and assists, 21 points.
BBB.
He's been on a tear.
On a beam.
Of course, we'd have to keep our fingers crossed and hope that come into effect.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
But when you're seeing what Dejounte Murray is doing, here's that guy. Here's that guy. Especially when we're doing good. Chris Haynes, that the Lakers need, what they're looking for anyway, is at the guard position. Makes sense. D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves provide neither of those things. So they're looking for a point of attack defender, which I think Dejounte Murray's reputation as a defender is a little bit better than what he truly is. But nonetheless, the word broke today, or I'm sorry, yesterday. I'm recording this Friday evening, but word broke today that according to Adrian Wojnarowski, the Lakers have on a Dejounte Murray trade situation. Now, most of us assume that's not right. That the Hawks want Austin Reeves in the deal. Will we be willing to put a little bit extra in order to get Austin Reeves in?
Spike planted. Last player standing.
That on the Lakers side, they feel like there may be the potential to do something without Austin Reeves.
Wait until
Need
I
a drop.
blind them to
I don't
strike.
know if I buy
Like, you play
Again,
B
that's
Sky
coming
and have
from the
Roman
Lakers.
fight
Oh,
mid
that-
with me?
That sounds too good to be true, frankly. Doing something around like D'Angelo Russell in draft compensation, Rui Hachimura in draft compensation. I don't see that. I think the market for Dejounte Murray's services, given his contract, is going to be too robust. I would be surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised, no question, if the Lakers pull something like that off. But nonetheless, it's something that's out there. Maybe they can pull something out without it. Otherwise, though, Jake Fisher had yesterday or 2 days ago, that the Hawks may be willing to include more if the Lakers will put Austin Reeves into the deal. So this is something that the Lakers are looking at.
I know
exactly.
Joke's
over. You're dead. But Zach LaVine potentially is still out there. DeMar DeRozan is still a player. Maybe a little pronounced through. So I think the bottom line with all of this is that the Lakers need to get something done, probably multiple something.
Spike planted.
One
They need
less.
to add
My
multiple
ult's ready.
things
Sight
to
and
their
B main,
roster
sight and B
because
main. Fight the
two-way
guy, fight.
players
One enemy remaining.
Fight. Killer.
Last player standing.
Nice.
Migraine last game against the Suns.
Behind you.
Depending on how he's playing, he's been playing very well. He's turning the rotation. Bottom line, the Lakers, there's a necessity for them to be active here. Trade deadline,
was that
they need to
important?
get some stuff done. And we'll see. Last year, this time, Rob Pelinka
usually distracted
pulled off some magic. Able to move Russell Westbrook, get a return, able to get Rui Hachimura. Kendrick Nunn at that point, a second-round pick. That worked out. The Lakers made a deep playoff as a result. We'll see if history can repeat itself. All right, let's talk a little bit about Lakers versus Jazz. So, the Lakers and the Jazz, you know, a few weeks ago, we would have looked at this stretch of the schedule and went, hey, man, the Lakers have some tough games, but at least they've got Utah. At least you've got Utah. That is the break in the schedule.
Blinded.
Smooth sailing through that one, everybody.
Stealing sight.
Because of course, Utah is right now one of, if not the hottest teams in the NBA. They have won 7 of their last 8. 7 of their last 8. They
Scout destroyed.
before I started recording this, the Raptors, who the Lakers beat by 1. That put the Jazz now 1 spot ahead of the Lakers. That has now knocked the Lakers to 11th in the Western Conference standings. The Lakers sitting 1 game below 500.
Last player standing.
The Jazz now 20-20. Again, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Spike planted.
Headshot.
Like if they'd won 7 of their last 8, and it was the Pistons, the Wizards, the Hornets, like they were playing all those teams, that'd be one thing. This is their schedule.
Blinded.
They've won. Or, I'm
Yes,
sorry, this
sir.
is their last 8 games. I'll just read them all off. Their last 8 games. They beat Miami,
What is mine?
Dallas,
Can I
Detroit,
get a drop?
lost to Boston, actually got blown out by Boston. Now they're on a 4-game winning streak again. So they've won 3 games in a row, Miami, Dallas, Detroit. That's no joke. Miami and Dallas? Okay, Detroit's a gimme, but still. Miami and Dallas? Holy moly, right? Then you lose to Boston. Now they've won the last 4. These have been their opponents. The 76ers, the Bucks, the Denver
I
Nuggets,
will be their
the
nightmare.
Raptors. In other words, you look at that stretch. 4 in a row. Boston, Philly, Milwaukee, Denver.
No one's there.
4 of the
Blinded.
top teams in the league. You could make an argument the 3 top teams in the East are the most likely to come out of the West.
I know
Guys,
exactly.
I've got your trail. Hawk out.
And they win 3-1 against them.
Last player standing.
The rebuilding Utah Jazz. And they just blew out
Spike
Toronto
planted.
by what was the final? Blew them out by 32 points.
That's not why we're losing mid.
Snack time.
Okay. Yeah, this
You
is
sh-
no
Carb.
longer a...
Only
You
brought
should split the
enough
info, like the Cypher
You've
and
got the
Sky
Jazz
info.
on your schedule. The get
You're
right
getting
game.
lurked on A, so I mean,
The Lakers
Cypher's
are
good
the
on A.
favorite, but I wonder now that this Toronto game is finished if that's going to change. The Jazz will be on the second night of back-to-back. A home back-to-back. They played the Raptors.
you want me to try to kill the Cypher? You break the cam?
There.
Or they go site and break
Tough
the cam?
task.
I mean,
It's a tough task. In Utah,
break the cam and then go
you
there.
now have
I'll
to
call
play
for a
this
dog.
team that
But
has
they're up
all
A.
the confidence in the world. And
You
the
flash,
Lakers
through the smoke?
has all the confidence in the world.
Blinded.
Teams up right now. Great from 3. They're
Spike
doing
down
great.
A.
There's 2 B man.
Found one.
Last 2 B man, last 2 B man. They're both B man. They're going mid right now.
What's happening right
There's one
now?
mid.
I have no idea what's going to happen in this game. Again, last I looked, the Lakers are
One
still
going
a
spawn. Can you
slight
come help me?
favorite,
Help me?
like a 1.5
One going
favorite.
spawn.
Last I looked here, let me see if that's shifted. Oh, Lakers are
Kick
2.5
off me.
point favorite right now. That's over on ESPN.
They're sticking up to B
Jazz team
Scout
playing
destroyed.
great.
One enemy remaining.
What are the Lakers
Last one's
need
probably
to do?
inner
Well,
spawn.
for one thing,
I thought I heard this guy
they got to
spawn.
knock it off with the
I remember
overhelping into the
that.
paint. You got to trust that Anthony Davis can
He's
do
mid.
Anthony
He's
Davis
mid.
things
He's serious
and
right
stop giving up the open threes. The
He's
Jazz will
serious.
punish you. Lowry Markkinen can knock him down, or all they've got enough guys that can hit the 3. Kelly Olynyk is always a thorn in the Lakers' side. They've got plenty of guys
You say
that can
something? Need a
burn
drop.
you
Here.
if you
Sorry.
give them those open
Ear's
looks.
still ringing.
So that is first and foremost defensively. I think something that needs to change. It sticks out like a sore thumb, and teams are really starting to exploit that. So that is something that's got to get fixed here. You got to
Here.
keep the Jazz off the offensive glass. That is for sure.
Go away, Sky. I
and
can
frankly,
hold
this
B.
Lakers offense, you just got to get going. Against the Suns, they look completely harmless. Right? I mean, this
You can
offense
just quick
looked
rotate
like
off your flash.
they were just non-threatening. They could
Hawk
not
out.
get anything going. Went through long stretches where they couldn't.
Joke's
score.
over! You're dead!
Took a while to get into their
Cypher's
sets.
mid. Cypher's mid. I've been
Way
going.
too often. Turnovers. It's terrible.
One more.
Blinded.
It's got to get fixed.
One down.
No one out.
They've got to figure that out.
The
Against
He's
this
coming
guy-
out.
One enemy remaining.
last one, I don't know.
No,
Didn't
this
see
is
him.
just
Heal me.
bad,
Oh, he's out.
I am.
Last player
the last
standing.
stretch, And look, if I can look at the schedule of the Lakers, the coaching staff, they certainly can too.
Nice.
But If they take this as this is a Jazz team that's good,
Last round in the half.
they're gonna lose.
Spend those threads
Other
before we
teams
lose them.
won't. They're going to lose if they approach this game as this is our team. It's not anymore. Not with what Utah's been doing. They have to come out focused. They have to execute
Here.
on the offensive end. They have to control the
Here.
glass. Don't let the Jazz get going on the offensive glass because that can be a problem. They can be good there. And then they've got to defend that three-point line. Force the Jazz into the paint
Time to
and
explode.
let Anthony Davis do what Anthony Davis does, contesting at the rim. Those are all key points for this one. I'll admit, I'm a little nervous about the
Save
end.
for say, save
But
Nothing to do, man.
Okay,
Good.
man.
Spotted A.
if you're like
That's
me,
fine. No, you're good, you're good, you're good.
for this game, we can get through it together. Again, come join
gonna
us
leave you,
over on
Jed. Just watch
playback,
the cross.
playback.tv/LakersNation. Hang out with Lakers Nation during the game. Watch the game together. You can also hang out on the YouTube channel. YouTube.com/LakersNation.
Here.
Mid.
Time to hunt.
70 Phoenix, 50 on Sky. They're both weak. Keep fighting.
They can cuss.
All right, I do need to get into the mailbag. Before I get there, though,
Good flash.
do need to give a quick shout out to our sponsor.
Good flash for Cypher.
I'd like to
deep,
give a shout
deep
out
B
to our
man.
sponsor, and that is
Spawn.
Doer Jeans. I'm
Both
kinda
no armor.
going
Go
above all else, but with Doer, I don't get just comfort. I also get a
They're about to be
great
it, man.
look. Doer are the kind of jeans that you can wear just lounging
Yeah,
around
come
the
in A,
house
come in A
and
right
be
now.
perfectly comfortable in them. But you could also wear them.
One
out to
enemy
dinner.
remaining.
Pretty much how I do.
One shot.
Also wear I wear my
Lakers best player is the referee, bro.
performance denim and
facts, bro.
lifestyle
Switching
apparel
sides.
that's designed for all-day comfort
gloves
and
Lakers, bro.
durability. They're
Just
styles for men and women that can be worn year round. They're antibacterial as well, which means less washing, which is something that I really like. And they're sustainably crafted to last, so they'll be in my closet for years to
Can we,
come.
can
Now,
you- let's
if
just
you're a
default
local
mid and see
fan
if they're
in
over
LA, Doer's flagship store is located on
Can
Mark
you switch
Boulevard
middle
in
up?
central LA. I
Here.
encourage you to go try them for yourself and see just how comfortable they are. If you're not in LA, you can still shop online at shopdoer.com/LakersNation. I love my Doer jeans. I know you will too.
Wait, actually, don't
Check
smoke
out Doer's
middle.
flagship
Just contact
store in
mid.
LA or
Give me a
Denver, or go
give me a
to
smoke
Let's go
here.
for the throat.
Because they don't have wall, you can
Lakers
contact
Nation.
mid.
You get
I'll make those on
50%
them.
off-site wine right now.
Close,
Use
spin a
that
flash, spin a
URL.
flash.
Yeah,
Shop
fight him.
DUR.com.
I got spotted. Can you swim
Left.
mid now? I got spotted. We
Take
got spotted mid.
advantage because
I'm
Doer
in, I'm
goes
in
on
and-
sale. Don't wait, 15% off.
Time to hunt.
Doer.com.
Scout destroyed.
Could be an event.
Enemy spotted B.
Flashing
All
mid.
right,
Hawk
check
out.
out Doer jeans.
Winner after. Drop sight.
Can we punch A?
Mailbag here.
I'm getting bomb and going with
I
this.
could be surfing. It's a deadly combo. Other teams having a player get hot
Phoenix
against
was-
Cypher was on it.
What
is-
Hawk out.
Players with Mamba mentality.
Nice.
Not sharp.
You have A.
One more spawn.
Other two are rotating right now. They're in spawn.
Mentality that Mamba
80
mentality.
on
Wait,
site.
go B.
But
They're both there already.
You also need guys who can shoot.
Phoenix is getting
shoot.
healed.
I mean, you could have a bunch of defense-first guys with Mamba mentality, but if they can't shoot, they're not going to provide.
Raze
the
is
floor
gonna be
space
like
that you need.
maybe
But I get
stairs
what
by
you're
now.
saying. You need some guys who are going to step up. And
One enemy remaining.
out.
big plays
Nice.
when you need them to. Matty James said really
You can plant
frustrated with
open and
Cam's
go
lack
B
of
main
adjustments and never calling a timeout when we needed to.
Yeah, go B mid.
Too
Then.
much to ask.
Last player
Darvin,
standing.
no, it's not too much to ask. And I almost felt like Darvin too. And he even said it after the game. That was his comment was, just one of those games. Oh, well, you know, just one of those games, just one of those things that happens. Oh, I guess we're out of the playoffs. Huh, shucks, just one of those things.
Nice.
Didn't seem like that was a game the Lakers felt like they had to win or they needed to win. It felt like they kind of went, well,
Breaks.
we've won 3 against the Suns, but like, not a fun watch that last game, that's for sure.
It's
Ali,
Phoenix,
the fact that
Omen,
LeBron
and
AD are
Cypher
healthy,
starting A.
along with a
Yeah,
better
just
roster, makes
default
this
mid
season
again.
He had his cam at B last
These
round.
losses are so
I broke his
frustrating.
cam
Oh,
at B.
agreed.
So.
Yeah, he was
They're
playing.
Can we default mid again? Can you
They're
speak now?
frustrating, and it is
Sky
concerning.
flash
Like,
it.
LeBron and AD have mostly been healthy this season.
Wait.
And
Just
yet
cut
the
down.
Lakers
They're
are
broke.
not
They're gonna have to
winning
like do some.
Some of that is everybody else's
I'm gonna
fault.
be mid.
Good round.
I'm not dog mid. I'm not dog mid
I
right now.
can't write the, I mean,
Time to hunt.
but other teams have a lot of guys hurt too. As long as they're healthy, they're
That's
finding
clear.
ways to win games. The
Can we
Lakers
group him in?
have
Can we
enough
group him
to
in?
win games right now.
Just go B.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
They've got
go.
enough healthy players, but they're not getting
He's
it done.
pillar.
Yeah, that's
He's
fine.
jump
I
spot.
can flash if you want to
This game's
dash. I
very
can flash default.
And I can flash
I
all
mean,
the pillar.
Hard
Yeah,
not
do
to be
that,
disappointed. Watch
He's
When
this.
you guys are ready,
spotted.
call when you guys are ready. I'll flash.
Why was LeBron
Alright.
laughing? Shouldn't he?
Lady in the
be-
trip.
Jump side, jump
I
side.
don't know.
Here.
I don't know.
Hawk out.
Same it.
Blinded. Party's over.
After.
Eyes down.
Or they should have been. If they were, that's the problem. Said, Trevor, do you think minor trades will actually make us contenders? It's very hard to see.
Yeah,
What
Phoenix
sounds
spawn.
like, do you see is DeJounte
Let me
Murray
know if
a
you guys see
minor
both.
trade? Like, in hindsight, was getting D'Angelo Russell and Jared Vanderbilt,
One enemy
and
remaining.
Rui Hachimura, are those minor trades? Those work pretty well.
Stinger.
Hawk out.
Sometimes it's just a minor tweak. 'Cause I have a lot of people saying, no, we don't need, Alex is going to need a star. Well, the Lakers not getting a star. You're not going to find the trade to go get Giannis.
Make sure to follow my
You're not
pack
getting
in.
Jokic,
They'll
you're
lead
not
us
getting
right to
Luka.
the enemy.
Those trades aren't out there.
You wanna try
And
fast?
Jake Fisher just did the piece
fast-
the other day about how DeJounte
fast
Murray
day.
may be the biggest name moved at this year's trade deadline.
You have a
Deadline. Now,
gun?
I don't
Or do you
know
want to buy
that's
me?
100% going to be
Oh, yeah,
the case.
Let me get the
But
Deagle.
that-
Sky.
I think some people are looking for, all right, the Lakers need to go out there and make the move. Right, the Clippers got James Harden. Go get us a big name like
I guess
that.
I'll just default again. Just default again.
I don't think that's it.
Just
I don't
smoking
think
out
that move is out there.
now.
Right.
Hawk out.
Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see by February 8th, but right now I think
Time to
kind
hunt.
of mimic last year. Where the moves may not
Scout
be the
destroyed.
biggest moves, but
Could be in vent.
they may have an outsized effect on your team.
Nothing in vent.
Pop your cage.
Super dope.
Can you guys
hip
end
hop
the
for
smoke?
the last 4
Smoke
years.
fit, smoke fit.
25, 5, and 5.
Try to get a kill.
Yeah.
Reload.
Hey, you want me to re-smoke?
Look,
Like,
offensively,
Let's fake fake
we
mail
get-
that we're taking mail.
I
You
would
guys
be
walk vent, okay?
so much
Jack,
more
come
in
fake. I'm
on
flashing.
Zach LaVine
Hawk
if he
out.
had
Walk vent, walk
the
vent, walk vent, walk vent.
I don't hear anything, man.
He left. He's spawning now.
And it's not so much that, like, I'm not worried about
Oh,
changing
spawn.
our
Screen.
pocketbook. I'm worried about building out the roster. around
Blinded.
Elbow.
He just said,
Yikes.
Rui
Nice.
Hachimura.
Wait, heal.
Joke's
yeah.
over! You're dead!
See, if that was that, no draft capital. Nothing.
Elbow.
He has a judge interrupts. Two heaven. Two
Kind
heaven.
of hard to say
At
no
least.
to.
Last player
Elbow,
standing.
65 on Phoenix. 2 elbow.
Spike down A.
Both elbow.
With
65 on Phoenix.
Gabe Vincent.
30 seconds left.
I think the Lakers are still optimistic.
Oh, imagine they lined up. That would be so free.
I'm
None of my
guessing
stuff has
post All-Star
malfunctioned
break,
yet.
and again, that's my
Can we
educated
celebrate
guess.
that?
Post All-Star break, we'll see Gabe Vincent. But if that's the deal, the Bulls
Yo,
are just
everyone
like,
can be
man,
main
just
this round. I'm
get
gonna
this
fake mid
contract
again, and
off
you
our
4
books.
just walk me main.
We'll
Should be
split
a
'em
pick.
up
This
into
guy has
smaller
jump spots,
deals.
so he might catch you.
You kind of have to do something like that.
Smoke me off
Hey,
off
if
rip.
you're
Raise can be
out
main.
on
Raise
DeJounte Murray, that doesn't work out.
smoke here.
Here.
Cool dude said AD and LeBron laughing on the
Time to
sideline after a
mobilize
blowout
my
loss.
pack.
Shows
Wait,
you
what are
they
we
don't
doing?
take these games
You
Sure.
guys
seriously.
walk him in.
And trade Austin Reeves while you can.
Cypher's B. And Sky. You guys take B.
Scout
Take B no
destroyed.
matter what. Cypher and Sky are B.
Defensively, he does get picked on a little bit. I think part of the issue with his defense is
Blinded.
like, what the
Spike
fuck is
down
that?
B. Last player
and if he
standing.
gets scored on in those
I'm not calling for the rest of the game.
isolation situations, it makes people go,
Oh,
oh, see,
man, it
Austin
actually
Reeves is
makes
a
me
terrible defender. And you're not paying as much attention to stuff. Well,
Woo, my
I'm
ult
not saying
ready.
he's a good defender. I'm just saying he actually has, in fact, he has a negative effect right now. I looked this up today. He has a negative effect on opponents' 3-point percentage.
They can't begin to
You
comprehend.
wouldn't think so, given this Lakers roster and the way that 3-point shooting has been, all 3-point defense has been. But Austin does have a negative effect on the 3-point shooting of his opponents. Not so much at the rim or in the paint because he gets bullied a little bit there. But I don't know that it's a trade Austin Reeves while you can situation. If it was, then Jonathan Murray deal would already done.
Come
Find
in,
the
everybody.
weak point
They want
and break it. Reloading.
and every
Smoking
team
off,
wants Austin.
ramps, and we're
Every team
gonna
that
fight
tells you
Time to hunt. Got it.
One more.
Satellite.
talented players
Blinded.
have the but I also think
Last player
Side,
standing.
side.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
will the Lakers
Bucks.
trade him? Maybe they eventually get to a point. This is our only.
Kind of flashed me there.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know.
Give me a
Monster
moment.
Mentality said, need a
I need to
trade.
sit
We've
back.
seen how the team looks when their offense goes up and when and it doesn't. Like,
That's
tonight,
over, it's it.
need to trade for a
Yo,
player that
everyone
plays
come in,
offense.
everyone come in.
Yeah.
The strat is good.
They
We just
need
didn't do
a
it.
spark
Brace
on
come,
the
brace come, brace
offensive
come.
end. They need some
Just take your
firepower. They need
time, bro.
somebody to
They're
take the
playing
pressure
so
off the
bad.
ball.
Look at what the
Let
Phoenix
me
did
tell you,
last
I
round.
think
He had
the
no
Lakers-
right
Bro,
to do that.
just listen.
Play slow. They're gonna make mistakes. Just capitalize on them.
phase of
It just
basketball
Default.
hurts.
their
It
defense.
just hurts, man. People
Their mid is
don't
weak and their B is weak.
Somebody
Bottom
come be
third
minute.
offense. You can be an elite
push something
defense
every
and you're
round.
still not going anywhere. So you do have to push
there.
this off.
He's
While
on
I
there.
think Doman.
negatively impacting your defense.
Okay,
I do.
push that then. Cypher's A. Cypher's
Like I
A.
said, I'm ready for January 15th.
B is weak. You got a group B right now.
They're concussed.
Raise,
Heal up, score.
raise and Omen here.
There's 3 here.
So,
Just use a nade.
if you are
B
of
is
the
still
mindset
weak.
Yeah,
that the
Omen,
Lakers
go be
should
main.
trade
Let's
Rudy
go
or
for
should
mid.
trade Austin, or that
Yeah,
either one of
let's
those
go for
guys
mid and
should
Austin.
be
He's
both, should be
Yeah,
in a
I'll
package
go.
for a player.
I'm gonna
That trade
flash.
Yes,
down
smoke.
He's
to
done
Garrett
for
smoke
for
mail.
a
Garrett smoke
couple
spawn
more
in
days.
mail. Or
After
spawn,
January
okay,
15th,
sir.
everyone, besides
Alright, I'm gonna flash
Seek
that.
them out. Enemy spotted. Hawk
on
out.
the Lakers roster. Cinema
Found
Monkey
one.
said, if Darvin loses
Satchel out. 3 to 3.
You're dead!
Two out, two out, two out, two out.
free right now, it seems like the field.
One more
One
spot.
flash.
Last player standing.
We need to keep having.
So, yeah, that's maybe a little bit
Feel the strain. Block it out,
problematic, right? In that it's like
Yo, listen to
You're
me.
gonna
Just try
get
it one
everyone
round.
like
Go
good
forward, be
with
man.
Abraham
They
and
all
I
just
think
stay
it's
heaven.
so
It's
tough.
literally legit just Omen on site. If you
But you're
fake
gonna
mid,
get
they'll all
somebody
look at mid, and you
similar,
guys
like,
can kill the Omen solo.
let's say you went and got
The smoke here, and
got
then you 4
Iron
walk
Man.
B man. Hold for the jump spot.
to take out a particular super villain. Let's say you're going up against- all right, let's
Go for it, go for it,
really
baby.
do
Here.
this. If we're gonna do
Smoke
this,
where?
let's do
Smoke
this.
where?
Mail, 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 mail.
Let's say you get Iron Man, right? To go with
Time to hunt.
You can imagine why the dude is just going against
Development.
Iron Man. All right, look, Tony Stark is smart, and maybe he can figure something out.
Nightmare's over.
Smoke
But
heaven
he's
off
at
Omen,
an
smoke
advantage.
heaven off.
Hawk out.
Let's say
Wait,
Iron
wait, don't go
Man-
there. Don't go there.
That's like going
Healing
to
Don't go there. We can't even plant.
War Machine. Okay, Iron Man
That's
didn't
not-
work. Quick, let's go get War Machine. First, because he's kind of the protege, which is the Darvin Ham role.
What are we doing?
So it's like War Machine.
Last player
Down.
standing. Spike down. Mid.
You know, one's a little more
Whatever,
accomplished
whatever.
than the other,
Iron.
but you didn't really change
I
a whole
find
lot.
them.
If you're
I
looking
kill
for a
them.
big scheme
Simple
change
as
or
that.
something like that, Budenholzer is not really the answer because Darvin Ham is a Budenholzer disciple.
Flush ramp.
Again,
Flush with
like
Sky
War
and
Machine
Omen.
doesn't work
Let me
out.
get
Let's
this
go get
go.
Iron Man.
Just don't
Josh,
commit.
but stop this Reeves experiment.
They're already there
You can't
before
be
you
the star
like.
of this team.
The rest of our team
Bad
is
thing, you're a
there.
legit
They're
scoring
already there.
threat when LeBron decides to pass the ball. I do think they need more of a scoring threat. I think what makes Austin's game
Hawk out.
is that he can do so many different things.
And pop it.
He's versatile on the offense.
Yo, I can heal you. Stay alive.
Don't commit now. Don't commit now. Don't commit now. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Now,
He's gonna be opping mid or B. Watch out. I think he's gonna be opping mid.
would. Maybe not. Right? We think about the guy that we saw closing out Memphis. That was just unstoppable. That was hitting all these tough shots and.
Can we
all of
split
that.
through mail?
We haven't quite seen Austin.
I can
at
dog
that
mid.
level. We've seen flashes
Smoke mid,
though,
Omen.
this season.
Garrett
But
raise it up.
is Reeves the third guy and him hyped him up as an element? I thought if he maintained that efficiency, maybe he could get himself into that caliber of play.
They go be
Haven't seen it
Minja.
so far this season. If
Just go.
we're assuming that Austin is not going to become that kind of all-star tier guy this season, then yeah, you probably do need to get another offensive weapon in. It's part of why the Lakers' offensive rating is so poor. That Austin, and part of it as well is
Might be so
Austin
nice.
Reeves and D'Angelo.
There's a
Planted.
fucking off. 1 CT. Sky CT. Omen's hopping on the right.
Dude,
Wait, what?
don't throw, don't throw, don't
One
throw.
enemy remaining.
Ordila will be
He's gonna have a
good
flash
and
soon.
confident. And then Austin- so that's part of it
Nice.
too. Part of the reason
Yeah,
why
just
they
don't
had
commit.
Success last season when they had those guys in the same backcourt was both players would have it going on any given night. Now, and we talked all about this. Dennis.
I
last
need
season,
this.
Dennis Schroeder, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell. I said it so many times. You need 2 of those guys to have a good game on any given night. Just 2. One guy, one of those 3 can have an off night, and you'll be just fine. But you need 2 of them
Keep on me,
to
Jet.
be on most nights. And mostly the Lakers got that from those guys. Now it's just Austin and D'Lo. Gabe Vincent is hurt, and it's been one.
Fighting mid right now.
Just one of them really has it going on any given night. I think that's part of the
Time to hunt.
has been.
Scout
Be
destroyed.
close right.
Don't go B. He's gonna raise ult.
Him laughing. A lot of people are upset about the laughing.
We get into Ben.
He's the only one who looks upset. Hashtag fire Darvin.
He flash
Again,
heaven. Be heaven right now.
don't want to speculate about what they were- what may have been done.
Blinded.
I get it.
Can we group him in? Let's group him in. Group him in.
Amen. Walk.
And so when they're on the bench laughing and doesn't feel great.
Wait for a cipher.
Just contact it. Fine.
RG
5v1
I'm
on
gonna
A
flash
right
here.
now,
I'm gonna
swear.
flash here.
Here.
The
Entry,
Western
okay?
Conference Finals.
Actually, I'll
signing
flash-
these guys
I'll
is
flash
the
here.
worst thing to happen to us.
Cyphers.
Can you smoke him? Yeah, it's fine.
Stock is high. Might be
Can you
worth.
smoke him?
Cover going out.
Flashing.
Hawk out. Eyes
Nice,
down.
go girl.
Scatter.
I think if you were at
I'm
that
gonna say main.
Where's all that?
One enemy remaining.
I'm
point,
ulted.
you
Unknown.
have to believe
Here.
that Austin Reeves is so far
Screens. He has a
Reloading. Spike
he
planted.
is as a player. And
He's
this is
left
what he
side.
always will be.
he's close to
Guy
you.
who was not like in the playoffs last year. That's not him. But D'Lo, the slump that he was in, the way he's
Match
playing
point.
right now
Oh,
is
look.
what he is
They're
permanently.
desperate.
And the guy we saw back in November.
Okay, they're
was
broke. Just
fake, was
default,
Mirage.
someone's bound to like
If you
overextend and
believe
give us a
those
Yo,
quick
Omen,
pick.
come up
things
and down,
in
B
your
main.
mind
Hold the
are
Here.
with me.
100% accurate and correct.
Here.
And that Rui will never get healthy. The guy that we saw in the playoffs last
Take your
year,
cam off. Take your cam off. I
no
want them to
longer
push
exists.
flank.
if those things
Use your
in
cam
your
for
mind
something else.
are accurate, then
Reloading.
yes, you have to trade all of them right now. Right now, you've got to trade them. If you believe that there are players production
Hawk out.
and
Take your
that
time. Don't let him flash and kill
these
you.
guys,
Yeah,
just
you ran
if they
away.
make
I
those
got
cold
the spike.
stretches, will get hot
I
as
can dog
well.
him, but
And
yes.
particularly with Rui Hachimura,
Look in your
Wait,
vents.
in sewer.
Then
Sewer? Okay.
you
Wait.
can look
Yeah,
at
just don't let him see you.
Okay.
I can ult the body.
It's a two trade.
Yeah, that's it. Let's hit the weak side. Look at the body. Hit the weak side. Quick.
But this season cannot be traded.
Okay.
But he's got Vando and Austin for Murray.
It's gonna be this. Let's
D'Lo,
go.
and a
Let's go.
first round pick for Boyd.
Knock it.
Time to hunt. Scout destroyed.
I think
I've got your trail.
And that would have to be yeah.
Fire in the hole.
I'm not planning.
If you walk away with
Heaven. 86 on Cypher.
One enemy
Line
remaining.
up, girly.
This one's mid. 86. Nice.
Austin Reeves,
Attackers win.
to me, that feels like kind of a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
Like I also look at Jared Vanderbilt. He's not been up to par this season, up to what the expectations are. But he's also dealt with the injury for much of the season.
Easy
Are there
one,
better
of
days
course.
ahead for Jared Vanderbilt? Again, if you believe that this is what he is, then maybe you do look to move on from him over the summer. I think you can make an argument though that there's reason to believe that these guys will be better than that what they are right now is not who they're going to be permanently. Superdope Hip Hop, 39-year-old LeBron is tired because Ham idiotically plays him 38 minutes per game post in-season tournament. Well, Ham's feeling the pressure to try to win games. Right now, that's his best shot to win games, is to play LeBron and AD, but it's not ideal. Not if you want those guys healthy for the playoffs. Eric said Reeves does nothing better than DeJounte on the court. Reeves has a more team-friendly deal. That's it. DeJounte is a superior basketball player. I think you can make that argument that DeJounte Murray's the better player. Reeves is also younger. Not by a ton, but he is younger than DeJounte Murray. Does definitely have the better contract between the two. Not that DeJounte Murray has a bad contract. Certainly does not. But, yeah, I mean, look, if this was 1-for-1, Reeves for DeJounte Murray, it's kind of hard to say I'd keep Reeves. It's more the sentiment that when you add in the salaries, it has to be like D'Lo and Reeves or Rui and Reeves in order to make the math work on it. I guess you could do Reeves and like Torian Prince and get a DeJounte deal done. That would stack up to enough salary to do it. So maybe there's a way around it there, but Preston said Austin Reeves deal has to have 2 good players and draft compensation or not worth it. Ham seriously has to go. Changes come from the top down to have genuine turnaround. Again, news is that Darvin Ham's not going anywhere this season. So I think that's pretty much done. As far as Austin getting 2 good players and draft compensation, it depends on, it's all in the eye of the beholder. How do teams see Austin Reeves? But that would be ideal for the Lakers if you're going to move him. And I don't think they want to move. I think the Lakers are going to do everything they can to not move Austin Reeves. I think they believe in him. They believe in his future. They believe in him long term. I think they have reason to as well. I don't think that's crazy. And they're going to do everything they can to not move
Satchel
Austin.
out. Satchel out.
As the Hawks
Satchel out.
Reeves,
Satchel out.
Gabe. Okay. The Lakers get DeJounte Murray and Clint Capella
Satchel out.
and Dorian
Satchel
Finney-Smith
out.
and Royce O'Neal and Dennis Smith.
Satchel out.
5 players.
Satchel out.
And then the
Satchel out.
JHS, Hayes, and an unprotected first. So going out, D'Lo, JHS, Hayes, Reeves, Rui, Gabe. So like all the trade chips except for like Max Christie. Plus the first. Plus the 2029 first. And you're getting
Satchel
back
out.
DeJounte Murray,
Satchel out.
Dorian Finney-Smith,
Satchel
Royce
out.
O'Neal, Dennis Smith Jr.
Grenade. Bomb buddy out. Grenade.
That's
Satchel
what
out.
you have to be sure because if
Satchel
you
out.
do this, and this is, I'm not saying this is bad on value, but if you do this, if you do that, your opportunity cost is you can't make any other moves, basically. I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you could flip DeJounte Murray down the line or whatever. Like, you're not totally stuck, but like those are your assets, right? And they're all gone here. So if your team is dead,
Satchel out.
gosh, what is it?
Satchel out.
I guess it's DeJounte Murray at the 1. Of course, LeBron and AD.
Satchel out.
Are you starting AD
Satchel
at
out.
4? Do you start Capella? Then LeBron
Satchel
at
out.
3?
Satchel out.
And then
Satchel
who's
out.
at 2?
Satchel out.
I guess it could be
Satchel out.
O'Neal. I guess
Satchel
Dorian
out.
Smith.
Satchel out.
Giant for a 2. He's more of a 4, but
Go get him.
D'Lo's gone in the trade.
Grenade.
Gabe is gone in the trade. I mean, it could be Max, I guess. Reeves is gone in the trade. But that's your starting 5. I mean, that's not bad. Capella, AD, LeBron, Murray. And then there's the 2 that can defend and shoot the 3. So like Royce O'Neal, I guess, could do it. Max Christie. And then off the bench, you've got, I mean, Rui's gone. You still have Jared Vanderbilt. Still have Cam Reddish. Still have Christian Wood. Plus Dorian Finney-Smith, which, by the way, I think most likely you'd wind up just starting Dorian Finney-Smith and Anthony Davis and Clint Capella comes off the bench. But anyway. And then perhaps Royce O'Neal and Dennis Smith Jr. is your backup guard. And then Skylar Mays and, you know, some of those guys. I mean, that could... I think that's a good team. That's a good team. Again, you just have to be sure. This is going to work. Because you're going all in there. Eric said, my first call to a bottom tier team would be to Charlotte to check on the availability of Rozier, Nick Richards, and PJ Washington. You know, it wouldn't shock me if Rozier's available. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's going to be. The other ones, though, Nick Richards, PJ Washington, we'll see.
Satchel out.
We'll see if
Satchel out.
move on from those guys or not. Robert Alexander, I would get rid of Austin Reeves
Satchel
before
out.
I get rid of D'Lo.
Satchel out.
Gives you more offensively. Well, a lot of that's the contract. D'Lo has a player option, could walk away for nothing this summer. It's the contract. That's the we got a few more. How has the Haynes reported Murray trade? Like, Haynes is mentioning Murray and Austin, and saying that probably wasn't enough for the Hawks. Again, we'll see what this ultimately
what
looks
up?
like. Sheed.
Yeah.
Said,
You want a game?
Not right now.
How long?
I don't know. Till I'm done watching.
You're watching a show?
Nah, I'm watching Trainwrecks.
What is that? Gambling?
Yeah, CS:GO
Satchel out.
cases.
Satchel out.
man.
This early?
Yeah. He's been up almost 3 hours now, dude.
Satchel out.
Gosh,
Great.
Go get him.
Usually doesn't get on until like a little later in the afternoon. But yeah, I like watching him open cases and then go straight to the fucking gamba, the juice.
the juice.
The fucking millions of juice that he gets scammed on every single time. Oh yeah, I would have answered the call, but I wasn't at my desk. But I heard it. Oh, I'm just letting you know that I did hear it. I did hear it. Yeah. I had to fucking put plates in the dish. In the little sink. You know what I'm saying? I made food, so I was finishing up lunch.